Hi, I'm Aparna, your mistress of manifestations, and this is my YouTube channel. What is the karma in this particular relationship? Now, you may wonder, why am I discussing what is your karma in a certain situationship that you have going on in your life? Now, first, I'd like to know what is your definition of karma. For me, karma, of course, means your karma or your deeds, and every action has an equal and opposite reaction, correct? So, have you ever experienced, look at it like this, I'll tell you from my experience. Sometimes I'm having like a slowdown in my finances. I'm giving you an example where I'm putting in the hard work, I'm putting in the time, I'm doing all the due diligence, and yet there is a slowing down of money flow towards me. At that moment, I pull back and sit down and literally ask myself, do I owe someone money? Have I forgotten a certain contract I have signed? Now, this can be contracts that we have made as our souls in past lifetimes, or this could be a literal contract you signed on paper and you forgot. It could even be a verbal contract. Now, because we have forgotten about it unknowingly, I'm not doing it on purpose, it is slowing down something from coming towards me just to remind me, hey, you know what? Take a look at this. And if you'd like to find out what is the karma in a certain relationship that is slowing down its progress for you, or that is not allowing new things to come towards you, this is your reading because I'm going to give you a detailed description who the individual is, zodiac sign, even their facial description. I'll try my best. And then we're going to go and fix that. My intention is that we are able to clear this karmic debt to make space for our dharma, our blessings. So if this is what you want to find out, this is your reading. Now, before I start, I want to say welcome to all those who are new, listening to me for the first time. Hi. And welcome back to those who have heard me before. I'm just going to sage my card and my space one more time. I've done that before. Now, I post one reading every 4 days. That's the fastest I can do it. Check out my playlists. Something there will definitely interest you. But on the other hand, I do a daily post, one on the most important transits of a particular day. So you can fashion your unique vibration for that day by seeing what is coming towards you, being ready for it, and moving forward with confidence. So if that interests you, check out my posts. I also have my Insta handle. I think I've also put my website handle, where I post my threads handle, where I post a few facets of my daily life. Sometimes I'm very lazy. Pictures of me, my family in, what we do. If you're interested, check it out. I would love to hear from you. Now, I've also put two links below in the description box. I'm matching my Palo Santo to my outfit. Oh boy. Now, yes. So if you want to calculate your chart, in the Western way, tropical, I put in a link. If you want to do it in the Vedic way, I put in a link. So you have your chart ready in front of you. So you know what is your sun, moon, and your rising. Make sure to watch all three. Your sun is your outward experience. The moon is your mind. And your rising or your ascendant is your character, your avatar in this game of life. Watch all three of them. This is going to be an all sign reading from Aries to Pisces. Let's find out what a karmic debt is. Are you ready? I am. Having said that, let's start with sign of Aries. Now, Aries, Aries, Aries. I'm going to first give you a zodiac sign of this individual with whom you have some kind of a karma, the karma of this relationship. Something is blocking you to proceed. I'm already feeling like a resistance in these cards. Okay. It's a Capricorn and it's got a number 15. I don't know if this is something which has been going on for 15 years, 15 days, 15 weeks, or you know each other from the age of 15. The number 15 is very important. This is definitely karma because Saturn rules karma, Shani. This is a this could be a marriage you've had for 15 years, or this could be with an individual where the relationship was forbidden, or It was something out of, you were in a bond with someone else, they were in a bond with someone else, and yet you were attracted. This is that relationship. Or it could even be your karmic partner. But Capricorn is very loud. I'll give you a physical description. Okay, Aries? Who is this person? I'll tell you what the karma is as well. I'll try. Physical description coming up, Aries, and the person has fun colored hair. There is a feminine figure here. It doesn't have to be that. This is somebody who has always had funky hair. So I don't know if they like to color their hair in a very, with those different shades, ombres, if it's men. Or if they're a man, they have two colored hair. I feel this, like a mix of a gray and white or a funky blue. This person loves to color their hair in a very unique way. Can you give me something else about this, the karma in this relationship? With Capricorn coming out, apart from this being a marriage relationship for you, Aries, it could even be one which is about work and career. Okay, that's the 10th house. My God, your cards. Wait. No, 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 no. There is a very weird energy. It's almost not wanting me to reveal something to you, Aries. Like I care. I'll tell you. Freedom. Let me tell you what. The card of Capricorn in tarot is the devil. It's my moon sign, so don't be mad. Capricorns, please don't be upset. The devil chains you. He binds you. He creates restrictions to test you. This Capricorn is literally about karma. I am talking about the karma in a relationship. You did not give somebody freedom here. I don't know if it was at your workplace or literally in a very personal karmic relationship where you kept somebody tied down. I don't know if you tried to keep them stuck either with money issues or binding them down with finances or with children or something very sexual and very tempting. Think who this can be, Aries, and release them. Let them go. My God. One last card. See this? I am sensing financial freedom. You are having a problem with money. Can you see this box of treasures here? I think you kept somebody tied to you or you were not releasing them because you knew that the only way to keep them stuck to you was by using something with money over them. And I don't know if you try to keep them with you by force, by creating money issues for them, but you did not give them freedom. Aries, I don't know who this is. And I don't care as much as, telling you like, hey, do this, do that. I just want you to know if this has happened in the past with somebody who has a lot of Capricorn in their chart. Earth. Okay, chal. I'll give you two more earth signs. It can even be a Taurus or a Virgo, but Capricorn is here. It can be somebody in your career or a marriage contract, a very close relationship where you have signed documents. Okay. You have tried to keep them stuck to you because of money issues, sex, or even children. You've not given them their freedom. And you have literally brought them to the road by, ruining them financially or creating financial hurdles for them. Whoever this is for you, man, go ahead, say your sorries. If you can help them financially today, do it and release this because I know something is wanting to come towards you for money. I know this. It's up to you. Just claim, affirm, and run with this, Aries. Okay, let's go. Now, Taurus. Taurus, I'm going to first tell you which zodiac sign, okay, this person could be. What's karma of this relationship, yeah? I'm going to give you enough hints for you to know who this is, okay? Let's go. What's karma of this relationship for Taurus, please, Spirit? So, it's a Scorpio. It's a number 16. You could have known this person 16 years, 16 weeks, or from the age of 16. They have a lot of Scorpio in their chart, which is water. So Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, but this card is Scorpio. Now let's talk about this energy. This is something very shocking. I don't know if you did something very suddenly to them. I'll tell you what. But the Tower card is like a sudden breakdown. It's not gradual. It's not like water hitting a rock and then eroding through it slowly, slowly. It's a lightning strike from the heavens. Something changed overnight between you and a Scorpio. Overnight. And it was a shock for them. This could be with finances. This could be with inheritance, with loans. This could also be with a very deeply psychologically, even physically intimate relationship. Okay. Now, I also wonder if this person works with any of these fields: insurance, um, a psychologist, a researcher. This out there for you. Give your physical description, Taurus. Scar. This has a masculine individual here. It can be a feminine person. They have some kind of a very visible scar on their body, or they could have psychological scars. And I'm not saying you've done it to them, but I just want to tell you that the scar may not be visible outwardly. For some of you, you know this person has a scar and you say, oh, I know who this is. For others of you, you know that this person has been damaged internally in the past. Okay. Maybe because of other relationships. I'm not saying it's you, Taurus. Now, forgiveness. By the way, this is for me, the lily is Virgo energy. It's like Mother Mary. This person could also have Virgo, huh? Virgo and Scorpio is what I'm getting. It's about not forgiving someone. You've not forgiven somebody, Taurus. You've not forgiven somebody. And you've held on to this anger. And see, Scorpio is about obsession. I have Scorpio sun. I know what this energy is. You've not forgiven somebody. I'm not saying they've not done you wrong, but I sense a kind of ghosting here. Have you ghosted somebody in the past? Now, this is creating a lot of unexpected turbulence in your life where you don't have clarity or you don't have that stability because a tower creates chaos. Now, I'll give you one more card. You have free will. Just go and forgive this person. It's hard. Forgive them. Don't forget them. Or don't forget what they did so that you don't get fooled again, but do forgive them. Please, Taurus, promise me. Give me one more card. Legalities. This is with money, legality. Um, I don't know if some of you suddenly slapped legal papers on someone. They were not expecting it. And this has got to do with finances. But this also is talking about emotional scars or something that somebody had, which was either very internal, where they have had a lot of childhood trauma, or literally they have some kind of a scar on their body. But you have also been scarred in a way that you feel burnt by somebody and you've not forgiven them for that. I wonder if somebody caused you a lot of financial troubles. But you holding on to this. The lily is about forgiveness. It's like the Mother Mary energy where you try to find that higher ground and say, hey, you know what? You have your journey, yeah. And you've chosen to cheat me in the past. I'm not going to hold on to that anger because it's like me holding on to crap. I'm going to spit it out. But I'm not going to forget what you did, but I am going to forgive you. This is what this is telling you to do. It's got to do with legal matters as well. Just listen to this one more sign. One more time, Taurus. There are many little nuances, and I just want to trigger an image of an individual with whom you have a lot of karma in this relationship. And it is probably giving you losses in the legal field. It could also be giving you some kind, how do I put it, of instability where you constantly your life is shifting and changing one after the other. You go like, what? Hello, there are other people too. Stop attacking me. So say sorry to this person, let them go and tell them you forgive them. Don't forget what they did to you so that you don't let it happen to you ever again, but release this. Okay. Claim, affirm, and run with this. Now, Gemini. Now, Gemini, let me first give you a zodiac sign to understand what is the karma of this particular relationship. You'll know who it is. I can promise that to you. This is your card. My God, again, Tower. Maybe you're on the cusp with Scorpio. Maybe you're on the cusp with a Taurus. Now, this has a number 16 on it, Gemini. You know this person for 16 years, 16 months, 16 days, or from the age of 16. This is somebody with whom you've had a very deep, sexually intimate, very deep, emotionally connected relationship. This also deals with money, inheritance, loans, insurances, a lot of emotions, and like an obsessive compulsive nature to it. Now, I don't know if you are having a lot of instability in your finances, in your daily life, or in your mental health. It is simply because perhaps you've caused it to someone else where you've created shocking events in their life. The tower is very uncertain energy. It hits you and you go, everything is, crushed and on the ground in rubble. And it's like lightning strikes. So think about what this could be or who this can be. Scorpio is the zodiac sign. I'll give you a physical description. Gemini. Gemini. Someone who has a baby face, male or female. When they say baby face, what I mean is, they could have chubby cheeks, or the way their hair frames their face, like you see a little cute little baby who's got that the face is very childlike. I don't know if it's a child with whom you've had some kind of issues in the past. I'm not saying it's your own child, but something with a baby, someone who has a very childish appearance, or someone who's very childish and immature. This could also be somebody who's older, but is still very immature. Okay. Now, give one more description. Restore. And this is the moon, as you can see. I wonder if this is a relationship between a mother and a child. If you have, or even a niece, a nephew, somebody within your family. See, the moon is very motherly, right? It's about caring, it's about nurturing, it's also about secrets. I wonder if something came out suddenly with somebody and it was a very sudden shift. There's something very sudden, very extreme here that was done by you to somebody. I don't know, this is someone way younger to you. It's got to do with nurturing, caring, but it's also got to do with secrets. Now, I'll give you one more facet of this. This could even be a grandchild for some of you, if it's not your own child. Because the baby word is just not going from my, I mean, keep on hearing it. This got sickness. Um, I'll tell you something here that I'm getting. Gemini, if there was a mother figure you did not take care of, um, just getting that. You may have had your reasons, but I guess the way you approached them with your answer of not being able to be there was very shocking. Now, I don't know if it's causing your own relationship in your family with your children. It's causing some rift or some kind of an instability in your personal one-on-one relationships. I feel that where you don't feel loved and nurtured because perhaps your actions had caused that in the past, whoever this is. And if this is somebody who's passed on today, Gemini, sit down and say you're sorry. Please ask them to release you from this, and that you will immediately see. And I'm giving you this, a restoration of your relationship with someone younger, and you're also your mental peace. The moon is literally your mind. And if you are having some kind of stress, some kind of a debilitation of your mind where you are not able to focus, to think correctly, correct this situation, and immediately your peace of mind will be restored. And I promise you this. Okay, because the word restore is right here. Claim, affirm, and run with this. Now, Cancer. Cancer, what is the karma of this relationship? I'll give you a zodiac sign associated with this so you know which relationship we're at. All right, let's go. So my Cancers, please, Spirit. It's for my Cancers, please. That's your card. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, when the wheel comes in, it's very karmic. It's like cycles going round and round and round we go. Same crap, new day. So this is definitely someone with whom you have been on a journey of ups and downs, highs and lows, stuff like that. So it's a number 10, which is Capricorn. You could have known this person for 10 years, 10 months, 10 weeks, or from the age of 10. Now, I know this is Capricornian, so it could be somebody with whom you are in a karmic relationship. It could be somebody at work. But there's also, for me, with the word fortune, something about divine timing, and which means Sagittarius, foreigners, foreign people, is very Jupiterian as well. Okay? So this is what I'm getting. This is that relationship. Be with a foreigner, somebody who has a lot of wisdom, someone who's like a guru or a teacher to you. Or this could be a literal karmic relationship where you have been grinding something, you have an axe to grind with them. As for divine timing, I don't know if some of you made a decision, a sudden decision, okay, which was advantageous to you but not to them. I'll give you a description. Okay, it says dark skin. You're dealing with somebody who has dark skin. I don't know if they wear some kind of a headgear or they tie their hair up. Someone with dark skin. I'll give you another facet of this individual and this relationship so you can go and just, finish off whatever is remaining to be done here. That's all I want you to do, nothing else. Cards are very stubborn. You're dealing with somebody who's extremely stubborn here, Cancer, extremely stubborn. It's asking you to reflect. Now, with this card here, and as you can see, this woman here is got a chin up. You're dealing with someone who's very arrogant. I want to put this out there for you, or you have been extremely arrogant with somebody. Okay. And with this mirror here, okay, it's got like a spider web in it. I don't know if you wove some kind of a story to make them see reality differently, or you were extremely arrogant with someone and almost narcissistic. There is narcissism here. I want to put this out there. I wonder if you try to distort the reality of the situation by confusing them and fogging that mirror. Hard work and labor. Listen, this could be somebody at your workplace, and Capricorn is already here, where I don't know if you have tried to confuse somebody at your workplace or you put in a lot of work in making them believe something which was not true. I don't know if you allowed something that you did to reflect on them at your workplace by saying they were the one. I don't know that because it was to your advantage at that time. Or you have created a reality which did not reflect what is the truth. This is the energy here. Just listen to this again. Capricorn and Sagittarius is very loud here. There is narcissism here. There is confusion here. I know there is no card of Pisces, but I sense it because of the mirror, which is showing somebody a reflection that is not true. So, whoever this individual is, I mean, I'm not saying go and give them a reality dose, but if you can tell them that you reflected on a situation and you realize it was your fault, just, release this karma because there is a karma in this relationship and it is stopping you either at your work to get some money or the wheel to turn in your favor because divine timing wants to be in play for you. But this debt has to be paid. Cancer, claim, affirm, and run with this. Now, Leo. Leo, I'm going to first give you a zodiac sign, okay? As to you must be asking now which relationship there's karma, yeah? Every relationship will have karma, okay? Nobody's exempt from it because karma is your deed, your actions. What do you're going to take some action, right? But this particular one is being triggered here. It's a number 5. 5 is your house, Leo. And it's a hierophant. This is somebody with whom you have been, it's a marriage. Now, this could also be someone who's a Taurus, very caring, very mothering, loving, abundant. So this has got to do with self-worth. This has got to do with money, things you eat. I don't know if your relationship with this individual was literally a marriage. I feel this. Somebody who's very traditional and old-fashioned. They believe in that hierarchies, the church, and then you do this, or they're very traditional. They first will go and ask your parents if they can ask your hand in marriage. It's something very traditional and old-fashioned. But for most of you, this could just be a marriage. Now with the food and stuff coming here, because second house, Taurus, is about food. I don't know if they deal with food or you deal with food, and it is about money and finances. Okay, it's a bull. Now, I'll give you a physical description, blonde. Now, for those of you who say, hey, you know what, I don't know any blondes, yeah. This is someone whose hair is way lighter than what you have in your culture, naturally. Or this is somebody who likes to highlight their hair, the tips, male or female, to make it blonde. This could be somebody who likes to tie up their hair, again, male or female. Now, with the word blonde coming here, I wonder if this is somebody who's Like I said, either this person in your own culture has lighter hair than what is supposed to be, or this could even be somebody totally different than you are, whatever that could mean for you. One more card to give you a heads up who this is. Very stubborn individual, I want to tell you that. Very stubborn. Growth. I don't know if you didn't allow something to grow here. It's so interesting. Do you see the wings on this? And look at this. And there's only one here. I'm sensing you never allowed someone to feel whole. There was always something missing. It was a lopsided relationship. There was never going to be any growth. I feel this. Okay. But because of traditions and stuff, you may have stayed stuck in that. And if it is for work and self worth, you didn't allow someone to have the wings to fly. Because, like I said, the Hierophant here, there are two, wings here. There's only one. It's almost like you didn't give them the second one. I feel it. You didn't give somebody the wings to create growth in a career. I'm sensing all that. I'll give you one more card here. It's like you clipped someone's wings in a karmic relationship or at your workplace. Someone who's very rich and very young. With these two energies coming out here, I don't know how you would see this. I'm giving you a face to look at. This could be somebody who's worked with finances all their life, or who's very good with money, or who could be a bit younger to you. Money is not an issue. And with the number 13, they could also have Scorpio in their chart. But Taurus and Scorpio are here. There's something with you not allowing someone to grow, either get their freedom at a workplace or in a marriage. You always kept it at a place where it was always lopsided. It was never balanced. This is that individual. Now, it is definitely creating blocks for you at your workplace. I'm going to say work. I'm going to say work because for me, Taurus is about money. How do you earn money? You work. All the good things in life, or even your self-worth is suffering today because you had not given someone that freedom to grow, to express themselves, whether in a marriage or in a work relationship. Listen, yeah, Leo, whoever this is, I know there's a lot of bull-headed energy here, and you're the lion. Maybe you were just too much for each other. Say your sorries and release them. This is definitely affecting your own self-worth. Some of you today could even have issues with food, or you're gaining weight and you're not able to let go because you didn't allow somebody else to grow and you didn't allow someone else to blossom. It's all here. The minute you say you're sorry to them, it will do nothing. Even if you don't want to go and reach out to them, Leo, I know you're the lion. Write a letter to them. Say you're sorry. Put your hand on your heart. Burn that letter and say, you know what? I'm releasing this individual. Release them. You have been holding on to something with them. I don't know if because of tradition or because of the way you were brought up. Release them literally and watch how your money, your self worth, and even diet and food issues in your life shift completely for the better. Okay, Leo, claim, affirm, and run with this. Now, Virgo. I'm going to give you a zodiac sign first, Virgo. So you know which relationship, okay? What is the karma in this particular relationship that I am talking about? I'll tell you. You have Capricorn 15. Now, you know this person for 15 years, 15 days, 15 weeks, or from the age of 15. This could be a marriage, literally a marriage, because Shani rules Capricorn. And it is a 10th house for me, which is also about career. It's about how you are seen in the world, so at your workplace, but it is also about marriage because when you walk around the fire, it's so karma. It's so karmic. You walk 7 times and Saturn has 7 rings. You invite him into that relationship. This is something you've signed paper and documents on. This could be a verbal contract with somebody, one from past lifetimes, or one literally in a marriage. Literally. Or at a workplace where you've signed something, but you've not kept your promise. Now, they give you a physical description, Virgo. For most of you, this is a marriage. I want to put this out there for you. That's what I'm getting the loudest. Someone who has unhealthy habits, With this card, which has come out, the devil is a representation of Capricorn in tarot. It's my moon sign. Look at me. Now, it's about chaining you, keeping you stuck. It's about unhealthy obsessions and habits to sex, keeping somebody stuck for money reasons, all that kind of jazz. Someone here has unhealthy habits, or you had some unhealthy habits where you kept them stuck, or this person definitely has some kind of addictions. I don't know if it's alcohol, substances, or even sex. Perhaps you use this against them. Self love. Virgo, self love. There's something here where you played with someone's mind, or you equated their self worth or something with money. I sense this. Or you expected them to be around you in a certain way because you felt once they're tied and bound to you, they cannot be released. And let me tell you, when you marry and when you sign a contract, the minute you make a contract, it means you can also break that contract, be on the realm of duality. Perhaps you were not letting somebody go. And self love for me tells me because you didn't love yourself enough, Virgo, for some reason, because you had a lot of wounds, you were never able to love someone or give them freedom. I sense this. You kept them tied and bound, like a bonded laborer doing your bidding. Don't be mad at me. Huh? I have I have to watch my own Gemini, Scorpio, and Capricorn, and I'm going to speak to myself too. But Virgo, this is what I'm getting. I don't know what you tempted them with as well. Perhaps they had money issues and you were the bank for them. It's a main person. Now, this is just telling me you were the main person who orchestrated something here, Virgo. I also wonder this was the only individual in your life is a marriage partner. I feel this not getting about work. And for work, if I'm getting anything, this reminds me of the bouquet in Lenormand's, where the higher vibration is giving somebody a bouquet and welcoming them and giving them applause. The lower vibration is trying to bribe someone with something. And I'm sensing that here very loudly. You've tried to keep someone stuck to you, and not the aspiration, but the idea behind it was to keep them permanently stuck to you. This was an unhealthy habit that you had, but they literally have substance or some kind of sexual, not perversion, but maybe they're overly sexually active. It's all here. But instead of releasing them, you were a co creator and keeping them stuck to you more, which could have caused them issues too. And this was the main individual in your life. And this is for a marriage. I sense this, Virgo. If you know who this is, I'll tell you the signs I'm getting the loudest. Of course, Capricorn. But I'm also getting Sagittarius. It could be somebody who's a foreigner or somebody who loves to travel, and they love their independence, and you kept them chained and bound. Say you're sorry to them. Release them, yeah. Because this is not allowing you to create money for you to create stability in your life or to become the main character in your own life or to even kick off unhealthy habits which are affecting your health. And you're the sixth house. You are about health and daily routines. Listen to this one more time, Virgo, and claim, affirm, and run with this. Now, Libras. I'm going to first give you a hint about what relationship there is a karmic debt by giving you a zodiac sign associated with it. Okay. So are you ready? Let's go. Libras, please, Spirit. Thank you. Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Now, this is Gemini. Okay. It's love. Libra, this is literally a individual who has a lot of Gemini in their chart. This could be a sibling of yours, Libra. Perhaps a younger sibling. Now, don't know if you had to make some kind of a decision with them. This could also be somebody who is in your neighborhood or somebody with whom you work on in a very small group. So this could even be for your work, import, your export, or small groups of people that you work with. But this could be a sibling for some of you. Now, you could have met this individual. It's got a number 6, 6 years back, 6 weeks back, or even from the time you were age 6. So this could be somebody you met in your primary education. I just want to put this out there for you. There was a decision that was made here, head over heart, with which not along with them, but which kind of affected them. Okay. Now, it's a very mental thing because it's mind, it's your energy, it's air. Let's go. Another sign I could give you is fellow Libra or an Aquarius, but Gemini is here. Okay. Someone who has a scar. I don't know if they have a scar where, when they were young, they had some kind of an accident which gave them a scar on their leg, or there is some kind of an internal scar in them where they've had childhood wounding or issues that have scarred them for life. I'm feeling a very heavy, sad energy here. I wonder if this is someone who has been scarred by something you've done to them in the childhood. I want to put this out there. You one more card. Someone who's dark, by the way, whose hair is pretty short, male or female, but they have darker complexion. So, say you are European, they could have complexion which is more, Indian or something like that. And if you are Indian, then could be someone who has a lot of African American. It's something different than yours. They have darker skin, their hair is shorter, and at some point they have gone very close. I mean, they've done a crew cut. I'll give you one more card. To give you clarity, Libra, change. Change. Now, this is the card of metamorphosis. It's the butterfly. It's the moth. I think it's a butterfly. That cocoon phase. This is something which has gone through a death process. I don't know if you've ended something with someone. They could have Scorpio in their chart as well. And there is karma here, by the way, because you have not either allowed a relationship after it was ended, because you made a decision to end it, cut that cord. You didn't allow it to metamorph, the change, you didn't allow it to happen. And this scar has remained with them for a long time. This person from the time you were very young. I want to put this out there for you, even if it's not a sibling. You know them. One more card here, Libra. I just wanted to go bust this karma. Say your sorries, not literally, even you can write letters to them. Spirit will deliver it to them telepathically. Do not worry. But if you can and you know who this is, go and say the sorry, because it is definitely creating some issues in your mental peace, in you learning new skills, in you associating in groups and, small groups and organizations, or you're not having peace in your community, or you are not able to have peace in your relationships with your other siblings or neighbors. Legalities. My God. Libra, you are about legalities, right? Your card has a justice, the lady justice in it. This is some kind of a legal issue. Either you put them into or you slap them with some legalities. And you've had a lot of internal scarring with this individual where there's been a lot of issues. And why do I feel that this is someone you know very well, either in a small group that you've worked with, or this could literally be a sibling of yours, or someone you knew from the time you were in primary education. This has got legalities. Something has got to change here. Something has got to change. And Libra, there's one sign, Libra, who can bring balance. It's you. It's your normal archetype. Allow this relationship, which is probably ended today, to transform into something else, because that's what the butterfly, the moth is about. It's about transformation. You made a head over heart decision a long time back, but this is also something divinely ordained. It is meant to be. Remove these extra scar tissue, whatever it is. Say your sorries. Bring justice and balance here. This tribunal. Remove all the tribulation. There's a lot of love here. I want to put this out there for you as well, Libra. Now, claim, affirm, and bust this karma so that you receive your goodies, which I think are being blocked for you, either mental peace or even some legalities that you're getting stuck in, or some issues with siblings and neighbors. Okay, let's go. Now, Scorpio. Scorpio, I'm going to first tell you what is the karma of this particular relationship, which you may ask. I'll tell you what is the zodiac sign of that individual. My God, it's a number 5 and the Hierophant. Now, technically, this is your marriage partner, and this is the card of marriage, because your 7th house from Scorpio, if you count 7, you come to Taurus. This is the house of Taurus. This is your marriage partner, Scorpio. This is the house of marriage. Now, either you've done something 5 years back to them, or something has happened 5 weeks, 5 months. This is your marriage partner, something very traditional, marriage. And again, if you are Scorpio, this is your seventh house, so I won't say anything else. I'll give you a physical description. Now, for those of you who are saying, hey, I'm unmarried, yeah, this is someone you signed a contract with, either verbally or literally. Okay, some kind of a contract, because it's very traditional, very hierarchical. um Maybe you gave a verbal agreement to someone. Powerful. Male or female. This is somebody who's very regal, very royal to look at. They wear their hair in a way that is, I mean, very attractive. They could also have Leo in their chart. For some reason, I feel that. They wear clothes which are very beautiful, very fashionable, male or female. They don't wear the run of the mill clothes. There's something very powerful when you see them. That's why I sense Leo as well. Now, I wonder if you were a bit too aggressive with them or obsessive with them, or there were power struggles here where you wanted to control something, and this is you, and it's my sun sign, and I understand this. We do not relinquish power easily. We want to control things in an obsessive, compulsive way. That's a shadow side. But what's a higher vibration? We are not lukewarm. When we go into something, it's with every shred, every fiber of our being, whether it's a personal, private relationship or even life. There is nothing which is halfway. So you've been very passionate about someone, but did it cross the line into obsession? Guidance. This is also about the occult, by the way. Scorpio, you are the eighth house. I wonder if you gave somebody wrong guidance, or because Taurus is also about money, it's about self-worth and this power. I feel that there is some power game going on here. There's something going on here. You could also ask for guidance, huh? If you know somebody who's a counselor, somebody who even deals with the occult. Like I do counseling for any situation with my oracle cards. I use my intuition and, of course, the goodwill of my heart. As I speak, I create abracadabra. Well, I'll give you one more card. Let's figure this out, Scotland. There's something about their hair. I want to tell you that. I don't know why, with both these cards. Look at this. It could be somebody who has a reddish, blackish hair. Theft. And there's a child stealing from a man while a woman is laughing. If this is a marriage partner, you've used children to stop them from doing something, to stop them from leaving you, or you've stolen money from someone in terms of, Scorpio, some kind of alimony. There's a theft here. And you've done it to teach someone a lesson, or you've tried to do power games with someone by stealing something from them. Whoever this is, it is causing issues for you in your self-worth, in your money flow today. It is also not allowing you to enjoy things, whether it's the good life, buying good cars, luxury items. Why not? We're here to enjoy all that because something has been stolen in broad daylight from someone. It's happened from you either knowing fully, which I don't think so. No, I do not believe that. But you've tried to control someone, and in that game that you wanted to win at any cost, you have stolen something from someone via a child or via childish behavior. Fix it. Either say your sorries and release them. You're about release, Scorpio. It is built in your system. That program comes with you. It's default. Engage with it. Or if you don't want to go and talk to them anymore, maybe, you've released them from your life. Hey, write a letter. Give it to spirit, whoever you believe in. I'm not talking about some kind of Hindu, Muslim. No, no, no. Who do you believe in? Ask them to deliver that message to this individual telepathically. Say your sorries. Release this because I don't want you to constantly feel that the universe is stealing stuff from you, which is yours, from your pockets, because you're experiencing a very low phase in your finances. I don't want you to have that. I want you to have your money back in its full power. Release this individual, claim, affirm, and run with the Scorpio. Okay? Now, Sagittarius. Let's see. What is the karma in this relationship? Which relationship, you may ask? I'll give you a zodiac sign associated with it so that it gets clear. You know who it is. It's Aries energy. The number is 0 and the Fool. Now, well. This could be somebody who is, of course, Aries, very fiery, just like you. You're fire too. So there could have been a lot of hot headed discussions with them, a lot of butting heads. Because the ram doesn't like to talk until it comes and bangs the head of the other ram. Correct? You've never seen a ram go, hey, you know what, that's mine. No. They're going to first go butt heads. You butted heads with them a lot. And fire, it must have been disaster. I also feel you made someone take a risk that was unnecessary with the fool. You made somebody take unnecessary risks, or you didn't tell someone, or you didn't pad them up sufficiently to, if they fail, you were going to catch them. They were expecting that. There's this, you were not loyal to someone. And by the way, I have Sagittarius in my chart. It's very unlike you, Sagittarius. So if it's happened by mistake, where somebody did take a lot of risks for you, but they felt like a fool at the end, say your sorries and say that you couldn't at that time, whatever you can. Now I'll give you a physical description of who this person can be. You ready, Sagittarius? They have light skin, male or female. Now this could be somebody who, when I see light skin, it is somebody who has lighter skin than what you have. I want to put this out there. Someone who has light skin, somebody's very obsessed with their skin, male or female. They have like a routine, or there's something about their skin that glows. With all these beautiful flowers and the grass, it's something very natural. They don't have a lot of things done to their face. I want to put that too. Now, give you one more layer. What this karma is in this relationship. There's a lot of stubbornness here, just like I feel it. Big bullheadedness. Spark. Spark. I think you had a lot of head butting. When fire and fire, it's like a spark. It may have started off like that. There's a lot of sexual chemistry here, but it ended up burning your lives. And this spark could have been a sweet, gentle spark that could have been kindled like a flame. Like I have this beautiful diya here that I'm going to take care. But no, it spread like wildfire. This Agni became Agni Asur, like a demon. Somebody felt like a fool. You made someone take a lot of risks, but they got nothing in return. My God. This is my card of Capricorn, karma, prison. I don't know if there was a lot of sexual chemistry here, and that is what kept you stuck, or you were stuck to them because of that, Sagittarius. Or you stumbled upon something that you were not supposed to find out. This was a very karmic relationship where you kept somebody stuck or you restricted them. They felt like a fool because they were expecting that whatever risks they were taking for you, you were there to cushion them. You weren't. You weren't. And you kept them stuck. There's a lot of fire, a lot of desire here. There's also destruction here. Whoever this is for you, release them, say your sorries, because you are today feeling imprisoned, prisoner of your mind. You feel today you have nobody loyal next to you. You could be having skin issues, or your sex life could be suffering. I don't want that for you. Sagittarius, claim, affirm, and run with this. Okay? Now, Capricorn. Capricorn, the Lord of Karma, Shani, Saturn, Kronos rules you. So, what is the karma in this particular relationship? Which you may ask, I'm going to tell you. I'll give you a zodiac sign associated with it. Scorpio. It's a Scorpio. Now it has a number 13 on it. You could know this individual for 13 days, 13 months, 13 years. Scorpio is a water sign. You are earth. This is a very deep, sexually intimate, emotional, obsessive compulsive relationship you've had with someone. It's very sexually intimate. There's a lot of that here. It's also about money owed to you, like as in inheritances, insurances, debt, DEBT, or even some kind of a payout, okay, like alimony. This could even be somebody who deals with the occult, with esoteric sciences, just like I do, tarot, astrology, Reiki, and with transformation. It's about death and transformation. I wonder, Capricorn, if you were not allowing something to shift or change, or you ended something suddenly. Okay? Now, round face. So, either this person has a very round, cute face, the hair is light here, and they have these funny glasses. So, either they're a joker with a round face, chubby, they're constantly fooling. They're cracking jokes. That is the energy. They're constant, and this is something you may have loved. So sweet. Both these cards, have a face which is very similar. Look, I'll give you one more layer here. Capricorn. Okay. Nurture. I wonder if this is a mother figure. I wonder if you had a relationship that was not just sexual, but there was a lot of love. Did you not nurture them in the way that they wanted to or they expected from you? You were more on the sexual side. I'm just putting this out there. Or is this some money owed on a house or a mortgage? I want to put this out there for you as well. Or somebody from your home country, your homeland, who you owe some kind of a debt to. Occupation. This could even be for work. If you work in a certain huge company, like the House of Carpi, some big organization where you have, this is with money. This is with money. So it's either in your home country, it's either somebody who felt like home, who nurtured you and who loved you, who worked for you, and you owe them something in terms of either money or an equal response to them. There's something in that zone. It's a very intimate relationship. It's very deep. It's very deep. Perhaps they expected it to transform, but you killed it off. I'm getting all this here for you. Now, listen, Capricorn, you'll know who this is. Your inner guidance will tell you, that voice will say, you know who this is? This. Go and say you're sorry to them. Release them or just apologize that at that point in time, you were not able to see the bigger picture because this is causing issues for you in your home, buying a home, property, or having fun in life again, or even with debts, loans, insurances, money's not coming to you. It's stuck. You could also be having literally work issues where you're working like a slave, but you're not getting nothing. Now, the minute you bust this karma, all this gets released for you. And my intention is for you to receive that bounty, which is yours, Capricorn. So claim, affirm, and run with this. Okay? Now, Aquarius. What is the karma of this relationship? Which relationship, you may ask? I'll give you a zodiac sign associated with that. Okay? So you know where to focus on. It's a number 7, Chariot. Now, some 7 is a very karmic number. Saturn, the lord of karma, has 7 rings. In India, when we get married, we walk around the fire 7 times. They say after 7 years, the 7-year itch, things come back. One more time to test you. This is an individual who has water in their chart. You are air, a Cancerian. This is somebody who could be very caring, very loving, very nurturing, male or female, but this is the house of the mother. Okay. So I also wonder if there's a relationship with somebody who's like a mother figure to you, an aunt, older sibling, somebody who lives in your home country, somebody who There's a lot of loving and nurturing here, but there are also secrets here. Now, the chariot is about overcoming obstacles. Did you create obstacles for them? Well, this could be literally about home and property. Okay? Now, let's go. Give you one more card here. Physical description, Aquarius. They have freckles. Now, this individual definitely loves going out in the sun. I won't just say freckles. I could also say they have a bit of sun damage on their face. Maybe they love going outdoors, but there's something about their face which has got those freckles or some sun damage on it. Maybe one more. Fortune, money, money. You know, with the star here, it's you. You are the star, by the way, in tarot. So this is definitely about wish fulfillment. It's about healing. It's about wishing upon a star or somebody at a distance from you. It's also about loyalty. Now, interesting. I don't know if you've been disloyal to some kind of a mother figure here, Aquarius. Judication. See, I feel this has got something to do with money, with the word fortune. With the Cancer energy, it's about creating obstacles. I mean, it's usually overcoming, but the shadow side is obstacles, right? It's got something to do with homes, mother figure, something to do where you created legalities. I don't know. Could even be a divorce because there are two people standing here. And with the chariot and the two horses, that the charioteer is able to pull together and move forward. Perhaps you were not able to come together and move forward with someone. But this is definitely affecting money from coming towards you. You buying a home, creating a home, something with property or feeling loved and nurtured. You are not able to overcome obstacles today, or you are stuck in a legal situation. Fortune is here for you. You are not able to have loyal friends around you. Bust this karma, yeah. Aquarius, you deserve this. I want you to have it. Say you're sorry. Say you didn't have, that vantage point or the understanding of how to assimilate the situation perfectly and come together and move forward. I'm not telling you to go back to someone, but at least tell them that at that point in time you didn't know how to do it. Now you know. Now you know better, you do better, yeah. We all are like that. So all these energies are here blocking something for you. The minute you just release this, pay that debt. Even if it is a small amount of money you have to give somebody who is in a place that you call home today, do it. Because fortune is here. A very fortunate turn of events. No more legalities, no more delays for you. Ganpati Bappa energy, Vignaharta, remover of all obstacles is here for you. And I have a feeling you'll immediately be able to buy a home and a car. Just claim a firm and run with this. Okay, Aquarius? Now, Pisces. Pisces, what is the karma in this relationship? Which relationship, you may ask? I'll tell you. I'll give you a zodiac sign associated with this so that it makes it easy for you to understand who this is. At the moon, this is Pisces and Cancer. It's a water sign like you. And interestingly, bottom of the deck is Pisces. So this is somebody who has a lot of water in their chart. Very emotional, high-strung individual. This could be a mother figure. This could be a hidden relationship. This could be somebody who's very caring, very nurturing, or very secretive. Very secretive. This could be somebody who lives on water away from you or lives in a place that you call home. Somebody who shares your heritage, somebody who's a bit older to you, or somebody who has issues with some substances, especially watery substances. Now, the number 18. You know them for 18 years, 18 months, or from the age of 18. Okay? I'll give you a physical description, all right? It's a very emotional relationship, extremely. Why do I feel this is your first crush? When you were very young, see? You know this person from the time you were very young. I feel you know them from the age of 16 to 18. That's when you met them for the first time. Something about their smile. Um, Very big, warm-hearted smile they have, male or female. Their teeth when they smile. I want to put this out there too. You know, some people when they smile, they find it difficult to open their mouth. This person has this big smile. Okay, now give one more card to give you some more clarity. This is a love relationship spark. You know, it's that spark, that eternal flame that lit. It just became this huge spark. Or I don't know if it started off with a little bit of sexual chemistry between the two of you at a very young age, but it kind of burned down. Or you did that to them. I don't know. I don't know. Or you were confused. I'll tell you one more layer. Military person. Now, this is the card of Taurus in this deck. So it's about self worth, it's about money, it's about the food you eat. It's very Venusian. And military person is, I don't know if you were too regimented with them. It has to be like this has to be like that, this has to be. You kind of made them feel like you are in charge. You are, how do I say, delegating the tasks to someone. I feel this. You were too military or too judgmental or too my way or the highway with them, Pisces. I feel this. You see these characters, see one and see the other. Such a contrast. The person is not even smiling. And this person is all there. It's very unlike you, Pisces. I'm surprised. Perhaps you were having some self worth issues at that time because of which you created that relationship. And this is a relationship, and I feel this, Pisces. I feel this. You felt things have to be like this, means like this. You toe the line because that's how it's done. Look at my medals of honor. I've done this a million times. I think you try to do that in a relationship with someone. There's a lot of a big spark here. You know them. It's going to be your first crush. Perhaps that's why it got crushed permanently. Now, this is definitely affecting in you in receiving some kind of medals or honors in your life where you deserve it, but you're not getting it. It would also be causing issues for you in your mental state where you don't feel at peace, a lot of turbulence in the mind, a lot of turbulence with issues related to home, or to create a spark of anything new in your life. The minute you clear this karma and say, hey, you know what? I was really being like, big headed. I'm sorry for my stubbornness. Yeah. And you acknowledge that there was something there between you. Perhaps you've said, and there was nothing. Do it. All these other things which are blocked will be released. And I just want you to experience that life where there are no blocks, where it's in flow. And Pisces, if there's one sign, the most sweetest, sensitive sign that knows the meaning, the true meaning of unconditional love, it's you. And I want you to have that in your life. A spark of hope, a spark of creating something new, because all this is blocked. The minute you clear this debt, you are going to receive a huge award honor. Let me know when it plays out. I'm super confident because as I speak, I create, Pisces. I know it. And I want you to have it. So get out of that high chair you've been sitting on. You know this person from the age of 16 or 18. Okay? Just claim, affirm, and run with this. Now, this was your reading. This is the karma in this relationship that has to be cleared, that debt. Do it. Listen to your sun, your rising, and your moon sign. Fix this so that we have our blessing coming towards us. Check out my playlists. I'm going to be posting a video every 4 days. Check out my daily posts on the daily astrological events happening in the heavens and how to fashion your vibration on earth accordingly. And just remember, this too shall pass. You are guarded, you are guided, you are very protected. Don't forget to comment, join my family. What an honor it would be for me to have you. I'm sending you blessings upon blessings. Just never forget, you are loved. Until next time, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.